Hey y'all, welcome back to On Air with Ernesia. So today I have my friend Dava.
Hi.
And so we're going to talk about relationships, friendships, building relationships. We just decided to come together and talk about friendships, talk about relationships, like what we talk about often. We wanted to share with you all. So the first thing we're going to talk about is would be the qualities of a friendship. And so with the qualities of a friendship, I would say support, definitely support. If you're my friend, like whatever it is I'm doing, support me in it, but also tell me like, hey, Air, I like that.
Yeah.
Like, I don't like that, support me, be there for me, whatever it is I'm doing. Yeah.
So with that, to be supportive, you can't be jealous. Like, you know how you have somebody that support you, but you can still feel like you feel some type of jealousy. Like you feel like they're a little jealous of you. And when you have a friend, if you feel that way about your friend in any aspect, that's not a good quality of a friendship. Like they can be there before you, but you can tell deep down like they a little envious.
Right. Yeah, that's true too. Or even if it could be the smallest thing and they have something to say about it. Like, why did you do that? Or why would you want to do that? No, support me, be happy for me. And
if I fail, I fail.
And if I fail, I fail.
Or, but now if I ask you to tell me, like, give me the undecided truth, give it. But sometimes you gotta let people just.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly. But you can also have discernment and you can know when a person is envious of you or when they're truly happy for you and giving a happy opinion.
Yeah.
So Dave is good with that. Like, she will tell you the truth. She'll tell you the truth, but you'll also tell like the truth and you can tell when you're genuinely happy for that person.
Yeah.
So support is one quality of a friendship. And what else?
I can't think off the top. Let me think. What else did you look for in a friendship?
Just
being. I think you can be something. You know how you can have a friendship and you're not 100% comfortable. Like they're your friend, but you're still not 100% comfortable telling them. Well, I don't think you have to tell somebody everything, but if I feel like I have to be guarded with what I tell you because you might tell somebody else, or I feel like I don't know, like if I feel that way, I'm gonna have to distance myself from a friend.
Yeah, so basically loyalty.
There we go. Loyalty.
So loyalty is another quality. And a lot of times people get loyalty mixed up with or people aren't just trustworthy. How about that? Yeah, so now there are times when like Dave is the friend that I can call and talk to personal things. And we may not talk every day, but I can call you. When I call, I know I can talk to you about personal things, relationships. I don't have to worry about it getting out.
Right.
That's loyalty. That's trustworthiness. Whereas everybody have a different type of friend they talk to about different type of stuff.
Yeah.
But you still should be comfortable, like you said, with whomever it is, like with whatever it is. So, yeah, loyalty and trustworthiness is another thing.
What else?
We have loyalty, support, trustworthiness.
I think a good quality in a friend also, like me and you aren't the same. Like we're not the same, but at the end of the day, we kind of have like the same values. Like we're not the same, but overall, you want your friendship. I don't know how I'm trying to word it. You want to have like the same values, kind of have like the same morals. Like I'm more wild than you. You know what I'm saying? Like let's just be real. Like I'm more wild, but I feel like we're different, but we still at the end of the day, our core values, our core morals are like the same. Like they are. Like I don't think I'm more than anybody, but like I have friends. I have associates who might do more things that we wouldn't do. I don't judge them, but I'm not gonna just hang out with you like that. You know what I'm saying?
Right, yeah. So like
I don't judge you,
right,
we're
yeah.
not.
Although you have a wild side and I'm more reserved, you're saying like we both know how to carry ourselves.
Yeah.
We both were raised to be respectful.
Right.
To respect our bodies, to respect ourselves. So yeah, that does make sense.
Yeah.
Right. So you should be, it's like being in a relationship and being equally yoked.
Yes. Exactly. Yeah. That's exactly what it is.
Right.
That's exactly what it is.
Yeah. So like Dava is right. That's true. So Dave will go to the we both probably will go to the party, whereas I will probably sit down at the party. Dave will be up dancing at the party. Like
but,
so, yeah.
But you got some people like, I might twerk, but you have some people who will get on a table and twerk, and I'm like, my man, like it's a limit. Like where I might curse, but I'm not gonna go on social media and curse like that.
Yeah.
And some friends, they might feel like that's okay, and I don't. Like, yeah.
So that's true. Yeah, you have to know like the line, like where to take it, and you really can't associate yourself with those type of people because people would think that's you too. So yeah, that's true. That's a good one. So another quality would be I think we've covered a lot of good qualities, especially support. Like support covers everything.
Yeah.
Like if you have a supportive friend, a friend that, value the same thing that you value, I think those are really good qualities. Yeah, so like expectations, since we're talking about the qualities, and I know it sounds crazy to say you have expectations of a friend, but you really shouldn't have expectations for anyone because you don't want to let yourself down or be hurt in the end. But I expect for my friend to be there. Like I expect for my friend to be a friend. If I say that this is my friend, like I expect my friend to be a friend, and simply that. And a lot of times, people don't know the definition or the meaning of a friend. Like, what is a friend? What does a friend mean? Or what is a friend to you? So those type of expectations. So what expectations do you have of a friend?
So my expectation of a friend is that you understand me. So you understand that if I want my distance from you, I'm not like, I don't want to, I don't know, basically understand me as for me, like you. So all my friends I have, including you, like I know the type of person you are. I want you to learn me the same way and know, like, if I say something a certain way, like,
don't take it
the hard way. Or if I don't answer the phone, it's not because
it's personal.
It's personal I'm going through, but because you're my friend, I expect you to understand. I don't even know how I'm trying to get this out, but it's like
that makes sense. Like I know what you're saying because. And I'll use me for an example. So like if you're my friend, you understand that some things you may say may come off wrong to me, or it may hurt my feelings because I may be a little bit more sensitive. So you shouldn't say that, or you should be like, don't take me wrong. And then I'll be like, okay, she didn't mean like that, but you know that I have a sensitive side. So it's certain things that you would say or do because you understand it because you're my friend.
Oh, we actually went through that with two of our friends. Remember? I had said something in the text message and they thought, I'm going through something. Like, you took that way. And we had to talk about it. And they was like, oh. And now they know, okay, this just, sometimes they would just have a moment. Yeah. But it was nothing towards them, But my expectation of a friend is that, like, if I need you, I need you. I'm not a needy friend. I don't think I'm a needy friend. But when I do need you, I need you. I think all the qualities we just said are my expectations. Like, my expectation friend is I don't need you to be, same with family. I don't want to feel like you're jealous of me. I want to feel like you're genuinely happy for me. My expectation friend, I don't like needy friends either. Like, where it's all about you, and nobody I associate with are like that. Like, it's not about me. No matter how much you got going on, it's, I'm trying to put these. Come on, you can word it for me.
So
you can word it for me.
Like basically, when you're in a friendship, it's a 50-50.
Yeah.
If it's about whatever it is that I have going on, like, let's talk about my situation. Don't try to put yourself out there first.
Girl, because I went through that before.
Well, like listen to my side or listen to my story and help me.
Yeah.
And then we can talk about you later.
Probably next week.
Right?
Yeah.
Right. And you know
and
what?
I think we do that good.
I was about to say,
you might come to me about something, and I probably going through something myself, but I'm like, and it's not about me.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna tell you next week though. Remember when you
yeah.
We do that a lot.
And that's what I was about to say that like you are really good with if I call and I say like we talk about how I can get through that situation, whatever the situation is, what's best for that situation, and then like we work through that. So we're really good with that. Like the balancing act.
Yeah.
Yep. I think that's good.
Not selfish. There we go.
Not being selfish.
Not a selfish friend.
Not a selfish friend. That is good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good stuff. And then so the next thing we have would be boundaries. Like boundaries we set for a friend. So before we got on this started recording the video, we kind of talked about like relationships and boundaries because we were undecided. We wanted to do relationships and friendships, or we wanted to do one, do a part 1, do a part 2. But we talked about relationships and friendships.
Yeah. And
the boundary in between, like your friend should not that your friend should be able to tell you about your boyfriend, but to a certain extent. Like one thing, let me tell you, I learned so early on, don't tell this friend about their boyfriend. You just listen. You just listen. Like I had to learn this, and I learned the hard way. And my mom would always say, like you don't tell anybody about their man because you're going to be mad at their man and they'll be right back with them. So that's one boundary like that I myself put for me.
Okay, but what do you mean don't tell me about that man?
Like you come to me and you say, such and such, he just did this and he just did that, and I say, girl, you need to leave him alone. No, ma'am. Like I'm not going to tell you what you need to do. I may say, well, talk it out, maybe you didn't mean to. Like just you can give advice or you can be a listening ear.
But I'm gonna tell you at a certain extent, if you keep coming to me, I'm saying listen.
Right.
Now at a certain extent, I am gonna be like, because I would never tell a friend just to leave. Because we argue sometimes. I don't care if a friend going through something. It takes them being hurt so many times to leave. But at a certain extent, because I do care for you, because I do love, I'm gonna say, listen, you need to let that go.
Yeah.
You need to let it go. And I don't even care if your boyfriend mad at me. Let it go.
But see, your friend shouldn't tell your boyfriend the conversation that they've had, because it causes friction, like with the friendship and your relationship.
Between friendships and your relationship with a significant other. If your friend gotta tell you something about your friend, don't tell your friend. If you tell your friend something, don't go telling your significant other. Well, or even if you're mad and she told me I should have left,
Exactly. Yeah. So that's definitely a boundary. Yeah. I think that's a boundary. So what's another boundary?
Another boundary I have is like, now that we're getting older, of course we have more married friends. And my boundary with my friends, like I'm not going to like cling around you at your house too much if you're married, or even if you're staying with your significant other. I just feel like that's a boundary for me. Like I don't want to be like around.
Come off as disrespectful.
Yeah, or like just hanging around you and your husband all the time. Now I have a friend who's married, and I always be their third wheel, but it's to a certain extent. Like I don't know. I just know some friends who be a little too close to people's husbands, or too close to their significant other. I feel like there should be a boundary. Like if let's just say you're not living with the guy and I come over all the time just chilling on your couch, I feel like if they're living, I'm not finna just come over just be chilling like that. And I just wouldn't do that. That's just me personally.
Yeah.
Another boundary I have is if you really, 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 really truly feel that the friends you have are loyal, You respect y'all friendship. You feel like they're not harming you, but you're with someone, you're with a significant other, they trying to distance you from their friend. I think that's a red flag, because I don't know, like that could be like some type of character trait of that person who try and get you alone just to them so you can be isolated. I don't think that anybody should. I think you should have limits with your friends when you're in a relationship, but I don't think you should ignore your friends either, or just solely be so tied into your relationship that you forget about your friend, and vice versa, or that you're in a relationship and you put your friendships before your relationship. So like it should be an equal balance with both of those two. Now, if you have a husband that's totally different, but I hope you should know that your husband won't want you to, not be friends with your friends before you all get married. But I do think there's a balance between your friendship and your significant other too, because you have some people who get in a relationship and they just forget all about their friends.
And sometimes people get in a relationship and you may think that they forget about their friends too, because now they have to share the time. Like if you're used to being with your friends, and I think about that too, like often. Like if I'm constantly doing stuff, going out to eat with my friends, then when I get in a relationship, my friends will expect the same. Yeah. But I have to share, the time now.
But then that goes back to the quality of your friends, because if you have true friends, they will understand, okay, friend in a relationship, like,
right, and they'll be happy for you. They'll be happy for you
instead of being jealous and feeling like you putting your man before them.
Right. Yeah.
And that's a true friend. I'm just gonna go and say it. Like, I had a friend who would really be like jealous of my significant others, but none of the friends I have in my life, nobody are jealous of any significant other I have. If anything, they'll be on their side,
They would be mad if you were with your significant other.
Girl, like feeling like I'm giving them the significant other too much time.
More time.
Yeah.
Oh.
Your life.
But that's bad.
Very bad. Bad quality of a friend. Jealousy. Yeah. And we already kind of said that. Yeah. We already kind of said that. But yeah, like that goes right. But I kind of put relationship and with your significant other and your friends kind of like in the same category, because you kind of want that same. Because a man can be jealous of you too.
That's true. A man cannot
be
your
supportive, or just you as a person. Right. Like the same quality you want in a friendship, sometimes you kind of want that in your significant other too. So it kind of all tie in
together. That's true.
Because not having that support from your significant other, not feeling like they're jealous of you, because a man can be jealous or vice versa. Not feeling like you can just talk to them about anything, because I've been in that situation where I felt like they're in a relationship with a significant other, and that sucks. It does. It feel like
it does.
It really
and
does.
Then relationships and friendships too, like you were saying, are just pretty much the same. Like you expect the same, or maybe with your significant other a little bit more.
A lot more.
But you have some of the same expectations. And I'm just thinking here, like my brain is really going right now. That's why I'm kind of thinking. But like it's almost the same. Like the relationship, the friendship. When you get out of a friendship, and I've had a situation where I may have gotten out of a friendship, but I felt that same hurt that I would have felt in a relationship, because it's just the same. Like it's like you, not necessarily soul ties, but like you hurt the same. Like your heart,
you can share part of you
with
gave your
person.
Time to just like a relationship,
just like a relationship. So when you talk about relationships and friendships, like they're basically almost the same. You just may be a little bit more intimate in your relationship than you would be
but
in a friendship.
They're almost the same. Or even like if you have a dispute with your friends, just like with your significant other, you don't want everybody to know that you all are having a dispute.
Yeah.
You want to handle that in home. Relationship, friendship, the same thing. Like everybody shouldn't even know like if something is going on with you and your friends. Just like relationship, y'all might being, come back together, and then if everybody know about that, there leaves rooms for other people to judge your relationship, your friendship. So same thing. Yeah, they go hand in hand.
Yeah, and another thing like that's really big that I think we missed on all of them was communication. So communication is so big for me. I am really big on communication, but that's because I try to be transparent.
You're too big.
Like
over the max.
Yeah, because I want you to communicate with me, like talk to me, like tell me what's wrong. Just be open, honest, and transparent. Like even if it's wrong, like just be honest.
Through listening to you, like doing it with other people, I think now I'm kind of like that. I still don't care to an extent. You be like, I need to know, and a little bit of me be like, no, I don't care. But it does make things, I'm just not gonna say it. So, you know, the little situation I've been telling you about. Okay. So it was something else. I'm not gonna even say anything about it. I'm not gonna say anything about it. But anyway, you know, we're friends.
Yeah.
And I was a little upset about something. I felt like, I don't know, I was upset about something. I'm not going to even say anything. It doesn't even matter. But at the end of the day, I'm hurting. Like, I'm the one upset. I'm the one keep thinking about it. And I just like, let me act like Aaron Easton. So, I feel like this is how I feel.
Yeah.
And I just want to let you know how I'm feeling right now. And you don't have to come in a bad way. And come to find out, when you just tell a person how you feel in a very calm and respectful manner, you'll find out it was a whole miscommunication.
Yeah.
Like what you thought, girl, communication is key. With friendships, significant other is key.
It is. And
it's key.
I am the type of person that will have a whole scenario or a whole situation like in my mind. And that's not even the case, or like that's not even what's happening. So in order for me to get an understanding, like I have to communicate. I have to tell how I feel. I want you to tell me how you feel. And everybody is not good with communicating. Like everybody is not good with opening up. Another thing, like the text messages. We take text messages wrong because you can read into them how you can read into them. So I'm big on talking on the phone. Call me, like let's talk, let's meet up, let's have dinner. But until we have that conversation, like you'll never understand how that person feel and vice versa. So I'm really big on communication. I think communication is the key to our relationships. Like we can go days without talking. Now, one situation that I've had, I think it took me time to just talk to this person. Like I couldn't believe that my friend acted like that with me, and I was like, and it took me a while to have a conversation with that friend, like, hey, like, you know, I really didn't like the way you act. You know, I've never seen that from you. But at the end of the day, I had that conversation. And that's one thing that I'm working on, like in my career profession. I'm big on communication, but having courageous conversations.
So when you went to that friend, how did they take it?
Actually, they were, you know, because they were so receptive of the conversation, they were like, I'm so glad you came. Like, I'm so glad you called. I actually sent a text message because I didn't know how I would feel. I'm also an emotional person, so I didn't want to just break down and cry. Like, so I sent a text message and it was like, I'm so glad you text, you know, so we can have this conversation. But it took me some time to build up my strength or my emotions, or, you know, just to have that conversation. But again, that was a courageous conversation. Like, you know, having to say like how you really make me feel.
Also, sometimes you have to learn when it's not even need for a conversation, just end it.
And that is so true.
Some things are not like
not even worth it.
If you have a friendship, or even, well, I think if you have a significant other, I think you do need to like just. Sometimes they don't even take a deep conversation. When it's over, you just know it's over. And that's the same thing with a friendship. And I went with that with the friendship and a significant other. Like, when it's over, you just know it. You just know when it's over. And it's not need for a drawn out conversation. It's just, it's over. Now, sometimes I do feel like you do need that closure, but sometimes you have to know that closure is not needed right then. Sometimes you have to let things play out. And then you might get that closure like 6 months later or a year later. But something is not worth the conversation. Especially if you told them several times like how to treat you or how this make you feel. It's not changing. Like, just you don't have to hate a person. And that let you know if you really had a true friendship with somebody. When y'all friendship end, there's no hate. Even with a significant other, like you don't have to hate somebody to end. Friendship, significant other, you don't have to dislike them. You don't have to hate them to end it. Like, it's some people in my life where I can see them right now and get them the biggest hug, or if they come and say they need me, I would be there. But I'm not your friend, but I would be there for you if you really, really need me. It's just I can't give you any more of my time. My time. And yes, everybody's time is valuable, but my time is more valuable to myself. And I can't. It's only so much of me I can give. Like, I'm 30. I don't have time to keep teaching people how to treat me.
Yeah. And people don't even understand, like, that's your piece and that's how you feel, like, and that's what you want. And those are expectations of yourself and the way that you can continue to make you happy.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that is so true. That's good. That was good stuff.
What else we have?
So,
I can go on and on. Well, I be feeling like name dropping. Of course I wouldn't, but it's, to only life experience help you through this. But I even feel like even though your work friends, they're not like your best friends, but you spending every day with them. You even have to have some of these same type of character traits even with your coworkers.
That's true, because you're with them every day, all day.
Yeah.
And you have to have some of the same expectations, like learning a person. Now that is true, because you have to learn how that person feel, what that person makes them. And one of my work friends too, like, we're really, really close. And I love the relationship that we have. But I was so glad, like, she shared with me. We were just talking and she was like, some days I may come to work and some days I may feel like this. If my boo didn't make me feel like this, I'm feeling like this. And now I know I'd be like, so your boo made you feel like this, or, you just having a bad day. So you have to understand your, that relationship, because every relationship matters. Like whether it's a friend, girlfriend, guy, significant other, work friend, but every relationship matters.
Yeah.
So that is very true. Yep, that's true. That was good though. That was good stuff. So I think we're going to do a part 2. So this one covered friendships, but Dave and I talk all the time. Like, when I tell you she is my accountability partner when it comes to relationships, like, I call, be like, hey, I need advice really quick. Like, what you think about this? Or what you think about that? Before I even sometimes send an answer to, like, a boo or a bae or a friend or whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we're definitely coming back with the part 2 on relationships. And we'll cover our whole relationship when we're talking about significant others. And just leave this one, part 1, on friendships.
Yeah.
So thank you all for joining On Air with Ernicia. Please like, share, subscribe, comment, and join us again with On Air with Ernicia. Hey y'all, so really quick before you leave, don't forget to check out my next YouTube video, my winter Shein haul. Check out this super cute little sweater, turtleneck sweater, and it's included in my winter Shein haul, On Air with Ernicia. Also, these super cute earrings. All right, see you soon.